I am going to challenge myself to survive for 100 days on this barren, foodless, and tiny desert island. What kind of structures and farms can I build on this island? Well, let's take a look together. As a Minecraft noob, spinning in the middle of a vast ocean feels completely overwhelming. The only thing we can do right now is start punching the trees under our feet. Alright, we have chopped down a few trees here. Let me see if any saplings have dropped. Yes, we got two right here. Okay. We can see a slightly larger island nearby. It's time to relocate. My current space is limited, so I'm making my move to the larger island. Oh my god, there are so many joined here. There might be some hidden loot in these ruins. Let's head in and check. I see a chest. Let's check the loot. We found some white coal and even a leather tunic for protection. Now that I have reached the island, I need to craft a crafting table. Then I'm going to craft a wooden pickaxe. First, I'm going to mine these ruins to gather some better materials. Now, let's go mine some stone. Let's head back and upgrade our tools. Time to plant our saplings. The sun is setting. Let's head back down and mine some valuable minerals. We found a massive coal vein. Now we can craft plenty of torches. I have set up a furnace, smelted the arrow ore, and crafted an arrow pickaxe. We spent a few days underground and mined a massive amount of valuable minerals. I'm exhausted, my hunger is low, my health is flooding, and my tools are about to break. We need to fall back. It's 3-3, and we finally back on the surface. We are down to 1 heart and 3 hunger bars. We urgently need to smelt some kelp for food. Dried kelp doesn't restore much hunger, but right now, it's my literal lifesaver. Kelp is the ultimate survival food on earlier. I'm stocking up as much as I can to make sure I never go hungry again. Now that I'm fed, I'm heading back into the mines to get more ores and hopefully some diamonds after long time mining. I finally found my first nature cave. And guess what I see? Diamond just sitting there quietly waiting for me. Wait, I thought it was just one, but look, there is another one hiding behind it. That's 2 diamonds for us. Let's explore the upper levels of this cave. There might be more arrow or coal up there. Oh my goodness, this cave is absolutely massive. Wow, I just turned around and what did I find? A diamond right there on the wall. It's time to gear up. Let's make a full set of arrow armor so we don't get one-shotted by those skeletons. Let's clear out this cave and show this monster who's the boss. After clearing out the mobs, I mined all the diamonds inside. While I was exploring, I stumbled upon a spanner, quickly placed the torches on the spanner and started checking the chests. Unfortunately, there was nothing but junk inside. I'm going to push forward and keep mining for those diamonds. My goal is to collect over 13 diamonds before I head back to the surface. After gathering enough diamonds, I mined some obsidian for the nether portal and the enchantment table. With everything I needed in my bag, I finally returned to the surface. I realized we have been wandering for so many days, so I decided to build a proper house. Since the land space is limited, I decided to build an ocean villa. The foundation is set on the water, but the view is better from above. I'm building this staircase to lead us to the main living area. From up there, I will be able to see any droid coming from a mile away. It's all about safety and style. I want to extend the sides by a few blocks to make my entrance wider and more grand. I'm placing the main entrance right here. I'm placing oak logs vertically at the corners of the walls. Placing the double doors now and there we go, that's the front of our house. I will start by framing the footprint of the villa on the water to get the dimensions right before building up the main structure. I'm putting all my skills to use to make the house look as aesthetic as possible. I'm really happy with how the roof turned out. It's definitely the highlight of the entire villa. Actually, while building the house, I also added a harbor as a decorative touch to spruce up my small island. I need to build a house to store the food and items we have gathered, and I also need a place to dock the boat. Okay, that's pretty much what the harbor looks like. After finishing the house, we can finally move our outdoor chests and furnaces inside. This part is always such a pain, especially when the chests break and items scatter everywhere. Let me craft some chests to store all these items. I need to sort my chest, some for ores, some for blocks, and some for food. Now I'm going to take some gravels out of the chest and place it down to get flint. Now I'm going to craft a flint and steel. I'm going to build another portal, but I need a lot of blocks to make it look right. Since I'm living on the ocean, the seabed is my best source for materials. I will dive down to gather the sand and dirt needed for the portal construction. I've spent a lot of time gathering all this dirt. Now it's time to head back and build our nether portal. I want to build the nether portal here, so I'm going to use the dirt to expand the island and create a base for it. First, we define the area. I need enough space for the portal's grand base, but I don't want it to look like a floating block of dirt. I'm going for an organic shape, adding curves and layers to mimic a real island. It takes more time, but the aesthetic payoff is worth it. Now the base is finished. Let's set up the frame for the nether portal. But we were 2 blocks short, so I went back to mine a bit more obsidian. Now the nether portal frame is finally complete. Actually, I want to design the nether portal to look like a Japanese torii gate. I'm going to wrap the nether portal in an OK frame to give it more detail. Okay, everything is done. I'm going to activate the nether portal now. Before heading to the nether, I need to craft a full set of diamond gear. I'm going to craft an ammo stand to display my diamond gear. I will keep it there until I set up a max level enchanting table. Before heading to the nether, I'm going to plant my sugarcane first. Okay, here we go. We are officially stepping into the nether. We have 2 main objectives in the nether: hunting hoglins for leather and kill endermen for ender pearls. Our spawn point is terrible. We are isolated from the main island by a huge gap. I need to find a crimson forest. There's where plenty of hoglins spawn. Okay, we have reached the crimson forest. Let's go find some hoglins. Yes, we found 2 of them. Let's take them down and get that leather. Pillaring up is always a great strategy. I took them down easily. Now let's see how much leather they dropped. Only 2, but it's okay. We got some raw pork chops at the same time. Let's take down more. We need at least 15 leather to finish the project. After collecting enough leather, I have arrived at the rapid forest to hunt enemies. I'm placing down a boat to trap the enemy. Now we have collected all the materials we need. We have got 12 ender pearls, 15 pieces of leather, and a massive amount of pork chops. 12 pearls is a safe bet for the dragon, unless I get hit with a zero-eye portal frame. What are the odds of that, right? I'm going to cook some pork chops for our food supply. I'm expanding the sugarcane farm along the coast. Once I have enough paper to match the 15 leather, our library will be complete, and we can finally power up our gear. While waiting for the sugarcane to grow, I went to the seabed to mine a large amount of dirt and sand. Our sugarcane is fully grown. It's time to harvest. And then I went to add some details to my dock. I think it looks much better now. We can harvest the sugarcane again. This time it's enough to craft all the book shovels we need. Let's craft all the book shovels. And now, let's craft the enchanting table. I have decided to build our enchanting setup right here. I'm going to build a natural style enchanting setup by constructing a custom tree. I'm going to collect a large amount of oak leaves for the custom tree. I'm trying to make this custom tree look as natural as possible. This is exactly how I want it to look. I'm also going to craft a few more lanterns for decoration. The project is finally finished. The custom tree, the lanterns, and the book shovels all came together perfectly. But before we start enchanting, I'm building a classical drop-style mob tower for XP and resources like gunpowder and bones. Once this is running, reaching level 13 will take minutes, not hours. I have chosen to build our mob farm based on this natural rule. I'm placing slabs on top of the hoppers. I'm leaving a small gap so that I can attack the mobs. Now, we all need to do is to build up 22 blocks, then expand outward to create a massive room for spawning mobs. Okay, it's working. Mobs are starting to fall down after farming for a while. I finally have enough XP to enchant every piece of my gear. Let's grab our gear and head over to the enchanting table. I'm going to craft a new diamond axe and a diamond shovel for enchanting. I'm going to start with the diamond sword. I see knockback 2, and I'm really hoping for sharpness 5 as well. Okay, it's just knockback 2, nothing else. I'm going to craft a grindstone to disenchant the sword. Another useless enchantment, unbelievable. I'm going to try one more time. Finally, it's acceptable sharpness 3 and looting 2. Next is the diamond pickaxe. I'm going for fortune. Yes, I got fortune 2 and efficient 3. After enchanting the axe, I ran out of XP, so I went back to the mob ruins to grind for a bit more. And finally, I have finished enchanting all of my gear. Now we have obtained a full set of enchanted diamond gear. I feel absolutely powerful right now. But before we head out to fight an ender dragon, I want to build a small mountain on my island, complete with flowing water and trees. I'm using a layered approach for the mountain. Starting with a solid stone foundation gives it a rugged nature look, and then layering dirt on top allows the grass to spread and the trees to grow. It's finished and it looks pretty. Now I'm going to enchant a bone. It will make it much easier to kill blades in the nether and collect blade rods. Wow, it's power 3. I think that's more than enough for now. Blades, I'm here. Where are you hiding? I have got you in my sight. Boom, you are down. Need to kill enough blades to get plenty of blade rod for crafting Isles of Ender. I need some extra blaze powder to brew fire resistant potions. It will make mining for ancient debris much safer. I'm back on the surface. I remember that I have a power 3 bone from fishing, so I'm going to craft an abbey and combine them to get power 4. It's time to craft the Eyes of Ender and find the stronghold. Let's go. I'm on my boat, constantly throwing Eyes of Ender to pinpoint the location of the stronghold. After a long search, the Eye of Ender has stopped here. I believe the stronghold is right beneath this seabed. Now all I need to do is keep digging straight down. I see the mossy stone bricks. I have finally broken into the stronghold. Okay, the advancement might I spy. Yes, I have found the portal. Let's see how many eyes are already in the frame. Oh my god, there isn't a single eye in the frame. This means we have to go back and gather more end pearls. Alright, I'm back. Everything is ready now. No more issues. Let's focus on destroying all the end crystals, so that the end dragon can't regenerate health. This crystal is encased in the arrow bars, so I can't break it with my bone. I'm going to swim up using a wet bucket and destroy it manually. The final crystal is destroyed. The dragon's lifelines are completely severed. Now there is nowhere left for her to hide and no way for her to heal. It's time for the final showdown. She can't hit me from this position, but I can reach her with my sword. Since my bone has power 4, I can deal massive damage just by shooting her from here. Okay, its health is extremely low. I only need a few more slashes. Oh, we defeated the end dragon. Now I'm going to collect my therapy, the dragon egg. Now I'm heading out to fight the end ship and get the Elytra. Clearly my luck is terrible again. I went through the gateway, but there is no end ship inside. We have to use end pearls to teleport between islands to fight the end ship. Oh my god, I see an end city. I really hope there is an end ship right next to it. Great, there is one right next to it. I'm going to tower up to reach the end ship now. We are here. Let's take out this shulker. Okay, we got the Elytra. Let's check these 2 chests and see if there is any good gear. There is the diamond pickaxe with efficient 4 in the chest. I'm grabbing these 2 healing potions as well. They might be useful for the wider fight later. It's time to head back to my home in the overworld. There is what our island looks like now. I think I need to build a high tower style building to display our dragon egg. Let's grab our deep slate. It's time to start the foundation. Actually, I want to build a high tower like the one in the Lord of the Rings. My building skills are a bit limited, so I'm just going for the general vibe of the tower. Finally, the building is complete. Now I'm going to mine some sand to craft TNT. Let's use all of our gunpowder to craft TNT, so we can go to the Nether and blast the mine for ancient debris. Before fighting the Wither, I want to obtain a full set of netherite gear first. Before mining for ancient debris, I need to get the upgrade template from the Bastion Remnant. I'm going to bypass the piglin brutes from above and head straight for the treasure location. Okay, we have got what we need. Now I'm heading home to brew 3 potions of fire resistance. Then I will go back to continue mining for ancient debris. With the help of the fire resistance potion, I don't need to worry about lava anymore. I can just dig straight ahead to fight the ancient debris. I have collected enough ancient debris, and now I've returned to the overworld. I'm smelting the ancient debris in the furnace and starting to duplicate the upgrade templates. Now I also need to craft a smithing table. Let's start forging our armor now. Now we have a full set of netherite armor. My diamond pickaxe broke while mining for ancient debris. I need to enchant a new one. Now, let's start forging our tools. I have returned to the Nether to collect 3 wither skeleton skulls. Since my sword has looting too, I think this task should be quite easy. There are a few wither skeletons right here. Oh my god, the first one dropped a wither skeleton skull. The math was in my favor, but this is beyond expectation. 2 skulls from just 3 kills. My looting 2 sword is performing at peak efficiency. One more hit and I will have the key to the Nether Star. The hunt is almost over. There is one more. Let's just drop one more skull. Oh my god, it's actually dropped. I have got all 3 skulls now. I have returned to the overworld. I probably won't be heading back to the Nether anymore. Before challenging the Wither, I'm going to build a terrace field on this clearing of the island. I'm doing my best to give these terraced fields more dips and layers to enhance the aesthetic appeal. It's finished. It perfectly fits my aesthetic. Now let's craft some golden apples. I'm finalizing my combat inventory. The golden apples provide the necessary sustenance to negate the wither's decay effect. Choosing an underground arena is a tactical decision. It's limited the wither's fight and contains the collateral damage to my island. The trap is set. I'm about to summon the wither. Okay, keep my distance and wait for it to explode. The time has come, let's go. I just need to focus all my efforts on attacking the wither. My health is getting low. I'm beating the golden antler. His health is very low. Final few scraps. Okay, we defeated the wither. I don't want to return to the surface just yet. I want to activate the beacon using a base of diamonds and other ores. So we need to mine for more resources. With the max enchanted pickaxe, our mining has obviously become much easier. No need to worry about mob attacks. I just need to focus on finding any valuable ores. I even discovered an abandoned mine shaft. I found a huge amount of cobwebs, and that's when I realized that I haven't slept once in all these days of survival. So, as the final stage of my survival journey, I have decided to collect some string and craft a bed for myself. Guess what I found? There is a trial chamber here. In fact, the challenges inside seems exceptionally easy for me at this stage. What I need to do is keeping slaying mobs to get trial keys and open this vault. Getting a heavy core would be the best case scenario. We defeated all the trials and got several keys. We even scored an enchanted diamonds chestplate, but we didn't get the heavy core. I have returned home, smiled the ores I mined, and crafted them into blocks. First, I'm going to build a 5x5 base using arrow blocks, then place a 3x3 layer of diamond blocks on top. It's time to activate our beacon, and then I will add some decorative torches with various blocks. Our beacon is finally complete. There is exactly how our island looks right now. In the final days of my 100-day journey, I decided to revive 3 dried ghasts I found in the Nether. They will become the final decorations for my island. Wow, the first one has been revived. I'm going to use a lead to tie it down right here. And now for the second one. And the third one, now I'm going to craft the harnesses for the 3 of them. It has come to day 100, the final day of our survival journey. Let's ride the happy guest and fly into the sky for the one last look at our island. We have transformed the original island into what it is today. Day 100, the blueprint is fully executed, and Weeping Guardians, we have successfully completed this survival journey.